Hey Kate, how are you?
Good. How you doing, Nick?
Not bad, not bad. Thanks for hopping on with me. I just feel like it's been so long since we've been able to, touch base, and I can't believe we're about to have a real relay season.
I don't know about you. I'm so excited. I mean, I came in 2019 and then the world came to an end. So I've seen a relay as a volunteer, but not a relay as staff. I'm so excited to, be back on the track with so many of my volunteers. How about you? What do you guys got going on?
Oh my goodness. Well, so we have a college event coming up in just a few weeks, and they're not going to be fully in person, meaning some of the campuses involved have, restrictions and stuff. But our community events in June, they are getting ready to hit the track, and it'll be the first time in, three relay seasons, really. So we have a lot of new volunteers, and I don't know if you've seen this too, but well, relay is like riding a bike. We have a lot of people just unsure of really where to go or how to hit the track again, because
Yeah,
it's going to be a lot different.
absolutely. I mean, we see so many veterans that are like, oh my gosh, this is what we're doing. But we've done so many great things over the last 2 years as we've, dare I say, pivoted. Um, And so many things have come out of that. Like our new relayers, like you said, they've seen so many cool things and created so many cool things. And to see the marriage of that happen is going to be amazing. Just so cool. By the way, kudos for wearing blue today.
You got the memo.
Yeah. Today we're in colorectal cancer awareness month, and today happens to be Friday, March 4th, and it's Wear Blue Day. So I'm glad that we're doing our ACS Pride here.
Absolutely. The pandemic has obviously disrupted so many things and has had a terrible impact. So if wearing a blue shirt or talking about getting screened could help save a life, help bring some attention to something, I'm all for it, as everyone needs to return to all of their screenings all year long based on their doctor's recommendations.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Totally
no,
agree.
absolutely. So kudos to you, and I love that we were able to both do it in
Relay.
relay gear.
Of course.
So, Kate, I know that our areas touch each other, and sometimes we have volunteers that have maybe, moved, or staff that have been, to each other's events. I was talking at a event leadership team meeting last night, and we were trying to just go over, numbers and what events did last year. And I remember when we got together in November on that virtual campus
Yeah.
training, that we had some recognition. Do you have any of that handy?
Yeah. Let me hold on. Let me see. I can find it.
I just think that with us returning in person this year, many relayers did take the last 2 years off, but a lot of them stayed and put in some real hard work. And like you mentioned, creativity. We've
Yeah.
seen drive-through luminarias and purse bingos. And, I know you had a lot of success with Gold Together. I think that it's important to, while we go into this new season, to kind of take a peek at what the relayers who stayed the course, what they've done, and no hard feelings for those that maybe took a break, but that way those that are thinking about returning know that they're returning to really strong events.
Oh, absolutely. Let me get it. I had it on my Google Drive. Who knew it was right there? Let me share my screen.
All right.
Now, can you see that?
Yeah, I can. Yep. So this is from the closing session that we did in Virabella.
Yeah. So let me figure out. You gotta love Zoom when you're talking and figuring out how to present things, right?
Yep. I got to give credit to our volunteers. They've really figured out how to use this for, team captain meetings and kickoffs and full on events in some cases.
Oh, there's present mode. Oh, this was great. Look at that. So exciting how many people registered as we were in these different types of years.
Hey, do you have any overnight events left?
I don't. How about you?
This event right here is, I would guess, the only overnight event in probably a 2-hour radius. This is a relay that is planned by high school students for high school students. So while many of our community events have transitioned to daytime or shorter events, this is still an overnight 12-hour event, and I'm not surprised that they have the most participants for our capital region area.
That's amazing. And then we've got, oh, look at
Yeah,
this.
Relay for Life of Hudson River Communities, awesome. Yeah, this is a bunch of campuses coming together in the capital region. Great.
Brewster and Patterson, I will tell
A
you this.
tie.
Yes, tied superstars in Putnam County. Gotta love. Shout out to Putnam County. I live here. Just 3 wonderful relays. And then we have Mayapack, the third relay in Putnam County. They came together and did such amazing things. This one was in a park. Talk about pivoting. They pivot because we couldn't be in our school. We moved to a local park with drive-throughs. The Luminaria ceremony was so beautiful, and the trees and the woods. Loved it.
Kate, you know what's interesting, because we, share, geographically we're close. Some of the college students that are part of the Capital Region campuses event grew up going to the Mayopack Relay.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's such a small world, and we know we have so many of our wonderful colleges, our state colleges and things like that upstate. So, and this Iona College down in Westchester, and this is again a relay that is for college students, planned by college students. They are superstars.
I love that.
Oh,
Events with the most registered survivors. Oh, when you have a survivor on a team, it really makes a difference. And this goes to show it. Those events that had the most participants, look at that. A lot of them are in here as having the most survivors as well. Look at that.
Yeah. Shout out to Patterson. We do love our survivors.
Yeah.
Schenectady.
Yeah.
Fulton, Montgomery.
This is wonderful.
River communities. Oh, our top teams. Fairfield County. Can I tell you that Deb Simmons, they did this amazing event. Here we come into doing things differently. The golf event they had was just insane.
I attended my first golf outing last year, Kate. I was just tabling there. I do not golf. But I think there's a lot to be said for golf outings, and I think that relay and the ACS in general, mixed with the right golf league or golf course, can do a lot of great things.
Absolutely, and it just shows how determined and how passionate our volunteers are to just do anything to raise funds and raise awareness.
Absolutely.
I could not stop at this one. The Tompkins Bank, can I tell you how proud I am of them and how they super pivoted this year? They raised over $40,000.
What? As a one team?
One team. Yes. Amazing.
Okay.
Huge. And then talk about the purse bingos. Superstar here with purse bingos. Ran one monthly.
Monthly.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So, Kate, we've been through a really hard time, and unfortunately, after a 10-year battle with cancer, unfortunately, a COVID diagnosis took my friend and volunteer Mary Prasma.
Oh,
and if I learned anything from this woman, it was that she was an example of the type of cancer patient that was reliant on our breakthrough research. She was literally just holding on long enough for the next breakthrough to come along, and some of the treatments or medications would work really well, some wouldn't, some would last a season or a few years, some wouldn't. So while I miss Mary, she passed away just 12 months ago. Her daughter from Massachusetts came over and started a new team in honor of Mary Prasma, and has been doing really amazing things, working with Mary's old employer and family and friends. So, rest in peace, Mary, but we definitely are going to continue relaying in your honor.
That's amazing. I love that our research touched her and her family and just kept her going, made her that survivor.
Yes, for sure. For sure. Oops, how'd that get in there?
Oh, we have to. We
Yeah,
have to stop here.
yeah. So Mary's family and my family too both went to this event, the Relay for Life of Columbia Green. The Wabika Family Campground team raised over $39,000, and they'd never relayed before, Kate.
Oh my gosh. And this was a
They
whole campground, like a full campground.
a full campground with over 500 families, and they did allow some of the community to come in, like Mary Prasma's team, my family, some support came in, but it was a day-long celebration. And this year we're going to work with Leanne, Georgia, all of the staff in the area. We're going to be able to invite our volunteers to come see what this is like the day of this year on August 20th.
Okay, so this makes my heart so full. This is what Relay is. This is why I've been relaying for 20 years. This is why I wanted to work for the American Cancer Society. And it does. It just makes my heart so full to see that collaboration and truly our teamwork as we talk about teams.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And you and I both have a long history of being volunteers. Nick's Angels is coming into 14 years as a team, and I never in my relay experience have seen anything like what this team was able to pull off this year. It was truly remarkable.
Wow, just wow. Oh, this is always fun.
So there's Mary's daughter, Brooke. She's doing great things. Number 3
Amazing.
for area. Marjorie Ward, she calls herself the grandma of the Relay for Life of Siena College.
Oh,
Kate, this is a survivor who had no affiliation to Siena College. She doesn't work there. She lives nearby, and about 12 years ago attended a tabling event where the students simply invited her to relay.
wow.
And since then, she has been to every relay. And for the last several years, she's not only been the top fundraiser, but she's raising $4, $5, $6,000 every year, leveraging her circle. And do you know what she does when we're able to have relay in person?
What does
She
she do?
sells hugs and cookies
Oh my,
by grandma. Because when you're at college, your grandma might not be around. So for $1 donation, you can hug this real life grandma or have one of her fresh baked cookies. Or if hugging a stranger is weird, she brings a 4-foot teddy bear that you can hug.
okay. So we talk about number one, oh my God. And number two, we shamelessly steal from each other all the time. I want a 4-foot relay. I want or a 4-foot relay, a 4-foot teddy bear. I want my relays and hugs, free hugs. Who doesn't love a free hug from a grandpa? Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah, awesome. And there's Rhonda. She was the team captain of the campground team. I'm so glad that I've met her, and like I just can't say it enough. Rhonda never relayed pre-pandemic.
Wow. So she's our pandemic baby right there. Like just our superstar, just our superstar. She knows how to do everything in a virtual world and pivot.
Yeah, for sure.
Laura McCormick, can I tell you, Laura McCormick is not only a local relayer, but she is a global relayer. She does anything and everything. She bleeds purple, she bleeds red, white, and blue. And she is one of our superstars to say, how does ACS and how does our mission throughout the world and different other countries' cancer organizations really impact the lives of others? And talk
So,
about our virtual campus. They made that work.
yeah.
They made that work.
Hey, are you the staff partner for this event?
I am.
So I didn't realize that. I've had the honor of being on many a meeting or call or training with Laura. She's truly incredible.
She is. I'm so fortunate to work alongside her.
For sure, for sure.
Oh, here comes the Simmons from Fairfield County. This is Leanne's event. This is my amazing teammate Leanne's event. And Fairfield just rocked it. Again, it's that golf event that they did. It's just, and Diane DeVito, I call her the purse bingo queen who took to social media, leveraged her networks, and was like, let me make this happen. I'm pretty sure she raised like 50 something $1,000.
That's absolutely remarkable.
Yeah. Oh, and our top events.
Oh my goodness. So Georgia, our staff partner, my teammate from up here in the Capital Region, this is her hometown. She grew up in Johnstown, and these two, neighboring counties come together every year for a really great event.
Okay.
And there's our college event. Because of many things, cutbacks, change, we no longer have 5 area college events. We have one.
Okay.
But they came together last year and just really knocked it out of the park. They raised a ton of money, considering they were never in person for even a meeting just once. They were fully virtual this whole time.
And did they tell me this? Did they meet like all together? Do you have like kind of a committee made of like multiple people from each college?
Yeah, so each college still has an ACS on campus club,
Okay.
but then and they focus on recruitment and budgeting and campus activities. But now we have a brand new relay committee with 2 to 4 students from each of the area schools. So Siena, Albany, Albany Law, Union, RPI, so many colleges. I
Wow.
can't even say them all. I think we have 8 campuses involved right now, even though only 4 of them have an official club. But yeah,
Wow.
last year they did get together on just like you and I are right now, virtual meetings, and they got to know each other and leverage whatever they were able to do. Facebook fundraising, even though they don't use, I say they, the college students, don't use Facebook on a regular basis anymore, like when you and I were in college. Their moms and aunts and grandpas and cousins are still heavily using Facebook, and they're the ones that have the extra funds to donate. So
Right.
by launching Facebook fundraisers, these students were able to really make a big difference. They did a couple other fundraisers as well, but I'd say 80% of the money raised was through Facebook fundraisers. Another 10% of it was raised from Marjorie Ward. And and yeah, so no surprise there that they're our number 2 event for the Capital Region.
I'm so happy you talked about those Facebook fundraisers. They make such an impact, and they're so great for people who just think, I don't want to ask people for money. So just put it on your social. You share your life there anyway. So might as well share why you relay.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And then again, the Relay for Life of Columbia Green. This is the event that touches our 2 areas, Kate. So
Right.
over the last 10 years, it's been staffed by people that are on your team, people that are on my team. I've been with this event for 4 seasons now, and their success is because they were able to have that in-person celebration on the campground. So
That's
I can't
amazing.
wait to see everyone come out this summer.
Yeah. Oh, Patterson. Can I tell you that Patterson talk about like, let's figure out how to be in person, socially distanced. We tailgated. A good old fashioned tailgating
I love
party.
that.
So we still had our team sites, but you got to hang out, tailgate. We played some trivia. We drove around through our Luminaria ceremony. We danced the wobble for our beloved Chrissy. And can I tell you how fun it is to watch everybody dance the wobble? It might be a little bit inappropriate, but when it's in memory of our dear Chrissy, it just means so much.
Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
and our
Wobble is such a relay staple.
butterfly release. We have a butterfly release.
Oh my goodness. That sounds incredible.
Yeah. Oh, in Eastchester, this is Leanne's event. And they did, oh my gosh, they did like a drive-in movie. They had like the relay presentation on the big screen for their
I
relay.
love
Again, they're, just something different to see what our events did in the areas to make it happen. That is like those 3 words, make it happen. That's what they did.
Kate, you know what? I think that pre-COVID, there was talk or rumors or this, perception that the drive-ins were dead. And I'm sure that they were struggling, but through the pandemic, they have really been thriving. And I've heard many areas have been using their local drive-ins for various fundraisers, meetings, events, and fun. So I definitely encourage everyone when they're looking to do something different. I always suggest, do you have a drive-in nearby?
Yeah, I hear you.
There's Mayopack.
Oh my gosh, Mayopack. Okay, shout out to an event who raised over $100,000 during the pandemic when we were going, taking to the virtual streets of social media and Zooms and anything that you could do. And I wish if I could find them, just the pictures of their Luminaria ceremony, to drive through a path on like a wooded area with the Luminaria strung up in the trees.
I saw those pictures, Kate. They were truly magical.
I just want to do that every day of my life.
I hear you.
All
I
right.
hear you for sure.
I mean, I'm so happy we went through this, and to talk about everything that our events have done over the past couple years, really. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
for sure, for sure. It definitely helps me get ready for this season. And I think that, relay has been around for decades now. And while the heart of it, the Luminaria ceremony, the Survivor celebration, while that will remain, there are some things that are changing. And I know sometimes change is hard, whether it's a change of venue, change of name, change of hours. Sometimes change can be hard, and I don't think that that's lost on you or I, because I think we both put our volunteer hats on first.
yes.
And I know that Leanne and Georgia, have been through the ringer as well with working as remote staff and new events and changes of committee. But I think that some of the changes, or should I say enhancements, that the ACS is putting forth this year are going to help us a lot. Have you gotten any of your T-shirt emails yet?
Actually, I think I actually just got one. And can I tell you this? The T-shirts, the impact that has had, that we're going to go to a different way of doing this. A $1.2 million that are now put back into mission. I mean, to think that, that's amazing. Hold on. I'm going to find my T-shirt email, because I think I just hit Hope Club. Go me.
Congratulations. Yeah. So I just love that. T-shirts mean a lot to me. I've had so many that my wife made me a blanket out of all of my relay T-shirts. But, the fact of the matter is sometimes they end up in a drawer or in a donation pile. So now people that aren't going to necessarily covet those T-shirts, or I don't know about you, I work with a few people that are on a committee. They're a team captain. They hit Hope Club by raising $100, and they're a cancer survivor. Somebody that wants the same shirt in 4 different colors, and they're going to wear them proud and go to tabling events, or go to, Bark for Life, or a tree lighting, or a parade or something in their town, and they're going to promote their relay. Oh my goodness, they should have 4 shirts.
Absolutely.
But for somebody who is maybe like, what am I going to do with another shirt? Now they don't have to get a shirt. But yeah, do you have that email handy? I want to see what it looks like.
Hold on. Back to sharing my screen. Gotta love Zoom. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can. I absolutely love this design. Kate, that's on the back of the T-shirt. The big fun design, for the first time ever, is on the back.
I know. And here we are, back to our roots. Like, celebrate, remember, fight back. What is relay? Those 3 elements is, that's what we do. But it's so easy to do this. And actually, I had an open house last week. So I have, not only is this easy, and like, you can just go through, I redeem my shirt. I get my Hope Club shirt, but it's so easy that I think there's like a step-by-step process. And let me see if I have that.
Because I could see some people being a little nervous. They're used to picking up their shirt in person.
Right.
But yeah, I have to confess something, Kate, because we're friends and colleagues. I saw you post this, and I stole it and shared it with all my committees.
Well, can I tell you where I found it?
Where'd you find it?
Relay Connect.
You didn't make this?
I didn't make this. Listen, I love Kando. We know that, but I did not make this. Whoever made it, kudos. It's on Relay Connect. And little plug for that. Wealth of knowledge on there. So easy to find things. Search bar works. And as staff, I might go there first. It just might be easier.
Yeah, no, for sure. So essentially, when a survivor team or team captain sign up, they will soon after get a link to redeem for their T-shirt. when somebody raises $100, I see that that's the, raise $100, look for the redemption email. That's the one you were just showing me. And then the committee, that's where I think that sometimes we have a little bit of, discrepancy. Somebody may think they're part of the committee and they're not. So they need to just make sure that they are communicating with their staff partner, their event lead, whoever that may be, so that we can make sure that they are in our internal database as a committee member. But I've seen several of the Capital Region committee members, like Heather and Sarah, they've already gotten their committee shirts. They are bright orange. It's going to be really easy to spot the committee members who are going to be able to help those, day of supporters figure out what's going on as we go back to in-person events.
Absolutely. And I don't know if you saw on here, but for our Gold Together teams,
yes,
you have your gold shirt right here. So you get to rock your Gold Together pride. And if anybody doesn't know, and Nick, you know this, we're friends. I am the Gold Together queen here. I love Gold Together because it's for pediatric cancer, and those teams they're not more dedicated, but they're just dedicated in a different way. And it's so cool that they can just go on, get their redemption email and say, oh, I'm going to get this yellow shirt. I'm going to rock this gold shirt so that I can show my Gold Together pride. And I don't know if you saw, I have this one up too. Again, thank you for having an open house last week. These are our Survivor shirts. How cool are those?
I love them. I love them so much.
Yeah. All right. I'll stop sharing.
That's okay. So I know that, we're getting ready to go back in person. You mentioned Relay Connect. Some volunteers have already expressed to me they're not certain that they want to fully be back. And I think that if we learned anything, like Ms. DeVito with the purse bingo, or having to do, so many Zoom things and Kahoot trivias and stuff like that, I think that a lot of the committees I work with still are planning some virtual elements. Do you see that too?
I do. And it's something that I think it's kind of cool, because then maybe for that person, you never know what's going to happen the day of Relay. It's like any event. You're a team and all of a sudden, your son's sick, or, something's happening and you're like, I cannot go. I'm going to miss out on so many things. But what we've learned, I think, over the last couple of years is take to our virtual streets of social media, websites, anything that it looks like. And I was working on something last year, and how beautiful was it to do our virtual Luminaria ceremonies?
We all know that Luminaria ceremony is the heartbeat of a successful relay event. And I don't know about you, but I questioned if a virtual ceremony could be heartfelt. And don't you know, the first virtual event I had was the college students, the campus event. And I found myself in my living room tearing up, and I just couldn't believe it, because we weren't in person, we weren't holding candles or glow sticks, we weren't in a dark space, but it was truly, truly powerful. And I just loved every second of it. Actually, I think I have one of my favorite scripts. I know that you and I are big on collaboration and sharing. Can I read you the script? I don't know if you've seen this one before.
I think you can absolutely, but I think I have the Luminaria, the video that we made for our friends at Anne's place. You want me to bring that up and maybe let's go through it together?
Sure, yeah, for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna share again.
All right.
All right.
So what I like about this script, what I like about this script, Kate, is that it could be one person reading, or it could be up to 12. And it's not a lot of heavy language. It's very impactful, but I find that a lot of our high school and college teams are able to handle this format a little bit better. I think that it's always great to have someone share their story of loss. I think that helps, our volunteers grieve and such. But in case somebody is also looking to, celebrate the luminarias that were sold on the website or in person, I see this presentation that you have up. I think that this could be A great way to add, whether it's adding to your relay site or Facebook page or projecting it at relay this year. I just think that, to your point, there's a lot of unexpected things that could happen day of. This is something that could be worked on in advance and be part of the event or shared after the event, because everyone's always looking to, reflect on their loved ones.
Yeah, we have to remember that our websites and our relay season really goes till the end of August. So
Yeah.
it's nice to keep seeing those. All
Yeah.
right, you tell me when you're ready to read that script. I want to see how they come together.
Yeah. Yep. You can go ahead and press play and I will start reading you this, I call it the 12-month Luminaria script.
Oh, I love that.
We missed you in January. Oh, I was trying to watch your screen too. Let me pull it up in a different way. We missed you in January when the new year started and the ground was covered in snow. We missed you in February. Many around us were celebrating Valentine's Day with hearts, but ours were broken without you. We missed you in March. We saw leprechauns and shamrocks and remembered that you were our pot of gold. We missed you in April. The beauty of spring's life wasn't the same without you. We missed you in May as we celebrated Mother's Day and flowers bloomed. We missed you in June as spring became summer and fathers were celebrated. We missed you in July through the red, white, and blue, through the cookouts and parades. All we really want to do is spend time with you. We missed you in August with the sun shining and water sparkling blue. We missed you in September as children began a school year anew. We missed you in October with leaves falling and jack-o'-lanterns all around. We missed you then too. We missed you in November. Your empty chair at the turkey table made us cry again, but we are thankful to have known you as long as we did. We missed you in December when the holiday decorations only highlighted your absence as the year wound down. We looked for you everywhere, but you weren't to be found.
I've never heard that script before. And isn't that beautiful? That is so beautiful. And I can't wait to use that in one of my relays this year.
I know, and I've seen a few different versions of the digital luminarias. They are never, ever, ever, ever going to hold a candle, no pun intended, to a real bag lit on a track.
Right.
But I think by having personalized names, I love that your flame was flickering. I've seen some that have done 2 or 3 on a screen. Leave it to our relayers to lead the way in celebrating, remembering, and fighting back. And you use the word pivot, just being innovative. So I'm just so excited to hit the track with them. Maybe we can even go to a relay together this season, Kate, because I'm so looking forward to being back.
Same. I know that some of our themes, because we know our relayers love a theme, as do I. It's just simply back on track. We are back on track for this year. And aren't we all so excited to be back together in person?
Yeah.
Yes, we love Zoom, but we've learned so many things about our virtual world and how to make things even better and make that 360 approach to everybody who needs to, you can have somebody from across the country that's going to see your Luminaria, even if they're not in person.
Yeah, that makes me think of our friend Joe Gillette in the city, who I believe I just saw last week is going to resurrect the Luminaria Exchange with
Wow.
I don't know. So I don't know if
we see a lot of those, so many of those.
Yeah, so talking about people might see our ceremonies coast to coast, but we might also have bags from around the world. So I just think that it's so great. And I'm a little bit bummed, I'll be honest with you, Kate. One of my favorite days of the year is our Relay Summit. We've met in Latham. You've had your volunteers come up. Last year it was fully virtual. This year I just think that there's so much going on, and I didn't want to overwhelm our volunteers with another thing to tune into. A lot of them have, Zoom fatigue,
Yeah.
but I had already used our bonfire site with some custom apparel
Oh,
and gear.
cool.
Yeah. And I don't know if I'll share it with them or not, but I had made a discount code. It was Summit 22, and they were going to be able to save 22% on their limited edition merch. And I don't know if we'll, get to share it with them or not, but I just hope that, we're able to come together. I look forward to celebrating the success of what's going to be an amazing year,
Yeah.
hopefully in person next year. But I just hope that, you and Leanne and all of the volunteers from the Hudson Valley area, they know that you're not in this alone. We have tons of volunteers up here in the capital region, as well as Georgia and I as relay staff, that we're always, we're always willing to collaborate and cheer each other on.
Yeah. Gosh, I'm so thankful for you and Georgia and all of our teammates, even, I mean, in our greater New York City team as
Yeah.
well. We're a vast region and we see so many cool things, including Bonfire. I mean, I love my merch. I know my volunteers love our merch, and we could probably wear a relay shirt or an ACS shirt probably maybe throughout the entire year for several months, and we wouldn't have to do laundry at all.
We wouldn't have to do laundry at all. Yeah, you mentioned that New York City team. I know Jonathan is helping with some of the events in your area, and I'm now linked to a team in New Jersey. And I just think it goes to show that relay is so powerful, and
It
it's
is.
just, better together is what I like. Kate, you're not sharing your screen anymore, right?
No, I'm not sharing.
What? It says recording. I thought that was from like the PowerPoint that you were showing.
Oh, well, I might have hit record. I gotta love Zoom.
Oh no, I hope no one sees this.
Well, who knows, right?
I guess.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna stop recording now because weird. I don't know. But
Yeah.
okay. Well, I'm gonna stop recording. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. See you soon. Bye.
All right. Bye.